Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. In today's video, I want to show you guys my recent gaming pickups, which first off the bat, I just want to let you guys know I don't have a whole lot of stuff. I'm waiting for a ton of different things to show up. You know, with everything being shipped right now, it's just taking so damn long. That's what it feels like anyway. Actually, I don't even think it's been that long. But on my last pickups video, I actually picked up the M-Cable, which basically works as a exterior graphics card for a bunch of different consoles. You could use it for modern ones, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, anything with an HDMI, but you can also use it for retro consoles that are going through an HDMI cable. So that is something that I've been playing around with quite a bit lately. I haven't been making a lot of videos because honestly guys, I've been playing a lot of games. I got a bunch of stuff in that now that I have some of these new toys that I've been just having a blast playing with, honestly. You know, and of course Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But it's been an absolute blast, guys. And some of the pickups that I have coming and ones that I have have to do with kind of me getting the M-Cable and, you know, already having for my Gamecube the GCHD and the Super 64 for my Nintendo 64. And you know, if you didn't see that pickup video, go check it out. It was my last one. I got the Super 64, and that basically converts the signal in the N64 to basically an HDMI cable, and you're able to hook it up to a modern TV. It cleans it up. It actually has what they call slick mode. You hit a button, it puts on slick mode and really cleans up the picture, in my opinion. You know, it's all debatable if you like that mode or you don't. Maybe some people like the raw pixels. Honestly, depends on the game, but for a lot of the games, I'm liking the slick mode. And when you combine that with the M-Cable, it looks awesome. I've been playing a lot of Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64, but also on the Gamecube. And I actually winded up picking a couple Gamecube games up, and let's get into that. But first, I want to show you guys something that I picked up. It's not a game, it's a movie, but it's game related. And this is something my buddy Pac-Man Case actually had in one of his pickup videos. He was like, hey, go pick this up if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. And I was like, man, I'm waiting, I'm trying to get that. And I finally found it, guys. And that is Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. This is awesome. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan and like anime of any sort, guaranteed you're probably gonna like this. Especially if you like kind of like gore kind of stuff. This is that. I couldn't believe some of the stuff in the beginning, the fingers getting chopped off and heads getting chopped off and cut in half, and straight up Mortal Kombat. I was loving it. I gotta be honest here. And you know, it's crazy too because we recently had the Mortal Kombat Aftermath DLC drop, which looks absolutely awesome. Man, I can't wait till that releases to continue the Mortal Kombat story through DLC. I wasn't expecting that, but this is like a huge expansion. I didn't realize that this was like, I want to say like $40 worth of content or something that they're adding. I was like, wow. It's almost as, actually, it's probably more than the game right now. I guess you can buy the game complete. I think it's like the Mortal Kombat collection or something, but pretty awesome. But anyway, back to the movie. I finally found this, and not only did I find it, this is a Target exclusive that came in a steelbook. Now, this is a Blu-ray, and it came with the DVD and a digital code. Now, honestly, guys, I was thinking about getting the 4K Blu-ray, but I couldn't pass up this steelbook. I mean, it has the same cover as the other one, but that was just like a pull sleeve that came off. But did look really cool, though. The DVD and the 4K Blu-ray, they basically have, like, it basically pops out the on the cardboard, the slip cover. But I couldn't resist this steelbook. Absolutely awesome. Especially too, if you can see here, we got Scorpion on the front and we have Shao Kahn on the back. And I was like, that is awesome. And what I thought was really cool is you can actually see through the Blu-ray. I don't remember ever seeing any Blu-rays that you could see through them before. So I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up. Let me try to get my hand out from the back of it, but if it does, I mean, you can see through this thing. I thought that was really, really weird and cool. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Thought that was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Blu-ray that you could actually see through it. When I went to go put it into my Xbox One X, I was like, whoa, check that out. But there's also a DVD in here. The DVD doesn't do that. So yeah, so you see, you got the DVD right behind it there, and you know, it's just shiny. So there is some kind of a picture behind it. Not really sure what that is inside there, but there is kind of some picture inside the steelbook. Let's see. Okay, it just looks like it's, show you just part of it there, but it looks like it's Shang Tsung's like lair or whatever on his island, basically his throne that he sits on. So pretty awesome movie. I highly recommend this if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. So moving on, I've been playing a ton of GameCube, to be totally honest with you. I absolutely love the GameCube. There's one thing about the system though, the games are pricey. Oh my God, these games are expensive, especially the ones that you would want. You know, because obviously people realize the games are good. I mean, you can't get, or it's rare to probably see something with Mario, Smash game on there, you know, Mario Kart, whatever, Mario Party. To see these games probably for under $50 is probably unheard of. Unless you get really lucky to find them, or you just find it with the disc or something like that, or somebody don't know what they got. But for the most part, if you go buy them anywhere, you know, in some kind of a retail setting or like eBay or whatever, you're paying a minimal $50 for, you know, probably a Nintendo first party character, and you might be paying a lot more than that. I seen like Chibi Robo goes for like $180 or something. It's crazy, the prices of some of these GameCube games. You know, like even Animal Crossing on the GameCube, that's a really pricey game to get that complete. I actually got mine like, I want to say in the fall, and I actually got lucky getting it for the price I got it, because I think even now that game goes for more than it did even then, and it was already a bit ridiculous. But I did get some GameCube games, guys, so I'll show you ones that I had in the series. So these are Zelda games I got, but these are two that I already had. I already had the Wind Waker and the Zelda Ocarina of Time and the Master Quest of Ocarina of Time. These were the two Legend of Zelda games that I currently had on the GameCube. Now, eventually I want to get all the GameCube games that are Zelda, but man, they are expensive. So you know, usually when I get these games, I just kind of get one periodically because they're expensive. So I winded up picking up a Zelda game. So I got one I really, really wanted for a long time, and that is the other Zelda with Ocarina of Time, but this is the collector's edition. So this also has Majora's Mask and Zelda 1 and 2. And I gotta say, guys, playing some of these games, like these games on my GameCube with the M-Cable and the GCHD combined together is nothing short of amazing for not having like an HD mod or something. I gotta be totally honest with you. I've had people ask me, you know, does that do a difference? Or do you see a difference in, say, like the M-Cable or whatever? Yes, you do, and especially when you combine the M-Cable with another thing. Just like I said, combining it with the Eon Mark II GCHD, the combination of that is impressive because you're basically up-converting the signal already to its native highest resolution. So you're getting it to 480p. And then once it's in 480p, the M-Cable can double the resolution. So now you're looking at resolutions upwards of 1080. And I gotta be honest, it looks awesome. I was blown away. When I first used it, the first game that I put in was Mario Mario, Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door, and I was blown away at the picture. I couldn't even believe how crisp it was. I was like, had to check the resolution. I actually thought it was like, I thought it looked like 1080p, but I was like, oh, it's probably 720, and I checked my TV, and it was playing in 1080p. I was like, wow. I was like, no wonder it looks like that. Now, you still get some of the things that you would get with an old console, just like the backgrounds are a little more blurry than they obviously would be today, because today, you know, it can put a crisp picture across the whole screen. But, you know, years back, stuff in the distance would be a little bit blurry or whatever. That's just how they hid that kind of stuff. But everything up close is crisp, and the text is crisp. All the writing and stuff. It looks amazing. I was blown away. So this is one that I picked up, and I got another one, guys. I also picked up Twilight Princess. Now, this is a game that I originally picked up on the Wii. I got the Wii on launch day, and I picked up Twilight Princess on the Wii the day it came out. And I played that game, marathoned right through it. And I really liked Twilight Princess, but I wasn't a huge fan of the motion controls on the Wii. Playing it in a Zelda game just for that long, it started to wear out its welcome, especially towards the end of the game. Once the bosses were getting harder and stuff, I could have really just jumped on a controller. But with the Wii, that wasn't an option. So I kind of always wanted this version, but this version is not cheap. I can tell you that. And you know, we did get the Wii U HD version, which I gotta say is awesome looking. But I always thought that Twilight Princess HD looked washed out. That's one thing about the game. They put, you know, more modern textures and stuff. There's way more detail in like Midna's, helmet and everything. You know, you see it on Link and his hair. They redid his hair. They just on a lot of stuff. But one thing that, you know, I think hurts that game a little is the color. It just seems so plain and just flat. Going back and playing this, especially with, you know, the Mark II and the M-Cable hooked up, I mean, it looks pretty good, especially for a GameCube. I gotta be honest, on, you know, an HD TV, and I'm playing it on a 75-inch TV. So when there's flaws on that size of a TV, you're definitely gonna see all of them. So the fact that it's blown up that big and it still looks good, that I can play it and not be like, man, that looks bad, it tells me a lot. Now, if I just had that hooked up through component cables, I probably wouldn't even want to play it. I would just hook it up to one of my CRTs or whatever, and it would be fine. But to hook it up to, you know, an HD TV like that, no. So that's why I have this stuff, because I want to be able to play one of these games on a big TV like that and not have it look horrible. You know, and not all those games, like, 1,000-Year Door, you're not going to play that on the Wii U. Maybe unless it's modded or something. But you know, natively you're not gonna play that on the Wii U through an HDMI. So natively playing with an HDMI, you know, with this stuff through an HDMI cable without having an HD mod, you know, natively looks awesome with the route I'm going. And you know, if anybody's interested in it, you know, definitely consider checking it out if you want to, you know, put your older systems on a modern TV and you're not, you know, planning on getting an HD mod or modding your console in any way. I'm telling you, the Mark II Super 64 combined with the M-Cable is definitely a good alternative. But I gotta say, this game looks really good on there, and I'm actually going to show you guys some gameplay. I've been playing this game, having a blast. I forgot how much I love this game, and like I said, I've been having a really good time playing through this game again. So I'm going to show you guys some gameplay with the Mark II GCHD and the M-Cable hooked up. So I hope you guys enjoy it.